Hey, what's up, family? Hope everybody having a good day. Just had to come on real quick to follow up from yesterday's video. Last night, I know the video was a little bit dark, but the message still got out there about the power of tithing and who you're tithing to, and then also the importance of having discernment with finding the right church home, right? So I wanted to just continue on that as like a part two, because I thought about it after I said it, because like I said, the Holy Spirit had told me to bring that up, that conversation, talking about tithing and how people tithe already today, not realizing it, right? And I didn't get a chance and opportunity to be able to speak to what the benefits of tithing, and when you tithe to God rather than tithing to things that are around us that can't pay dividends back to us. And so, like, taking it a step further, right? So when you tithe, you understand it when you're looking at the biblical stance. I'm talking about people who are reading the Bible, who are followers of Christ. When you tithe, God is telling you, because you give me this 10%, which is what I require of you, is to give the 10%, is that I will make sure that everything else that you have is in abundance. Beyond monetary, everything that you need, you're going to get it, right? Not saying you're not going to have any hardships, not going to say that you ever need anything, because as God already made those promises, I will never leave you nor forsake you. But we are going to have moments where our faith is challenged, again, to express and show that we are people of God, that we do trust Him, that we know that He will provide, right? So moving beyond that, because we're already past that in our spiritual walk. So now understanding that if you are tithing to things that cannot bring nothing back to you, that's why you probably are experiencing a lot of hardships, or financial hardships, or any type of hardship. But most importantly, this, like, as it relates to tithing, could be financial impacts, because you're not stewarding over your money the right way. If God is telling you to do this, He gives a command for us to give a tithe, and you're not giving your tithe. So that means that, okay, if I give money to go buy a car, that's the first thing I go do is, let me go get my car washed, let me go fill the tank up, let me do that, or let me go ahead and pay my bills first. But those things cannot bring any fruit back to you. Like in a worldly sense, we look at those things as liabilities. Like, those things cannot bring nothing back to you. And so even taking a step further, you're like, okay, what are liabilities? Okay, that's like if you have a home and you buy a pool. A pool doesn't add value to your home. People like it, it's not, but it doesn't add value, because why? A person who gets a pool, they don't get anything from it but except for enjoyment. Same thing goes for the things that we purchase in life and things of that nature. We're not getting anything from it but enjoyment. But if we look at it from a sense of all the things that you are spending once you get a pool, you got to pay to clean it. You have to probably physically clean it yourself. You have to get all the products for it. You have to keep the upkeep for it. All of that costs money. So same thing goes for if you're tithing to other things in life besides God. When you do it for a car, you do it for your home, you do it for your bills, all of these things cannot pay back in a way that God pays back. They're just giving you enjoyment, but God is going to give you peace, going to give you love, going to provide all the things that you need in abundance. So it's like, I hope that this resonates. And like I said, it was on my spirit after just thinking about last night, and I was like, let me give them a little bit more to understand, even more in depth of what I was saying, what I was trying to get off of my spirit. Because oftentimes people will say, like, I'm not tithing, I'm not giving to the church, or they not doing what they're supposed to do with the money. But in all actuality, it's like, are you doing what you're supposed to do with the money? The money that God has blessed you with, are you doing what you're supposed to do with it? Because we cannot look at other people and say, are they doing what they're supposed to do? Because sometimes you got to do what you're supposed to do, and God take care of the rest. But again, still having discernment to say, like, hey, this is not the right church for me. These are not the right leaders in place. This is not the church that God has called me to be, to minister, to worship at, to bring my family. You have to find the right church. And so that's my encouragement that I wanted to share with you guys. And I hope that it's a blessing for you guys. Hope that you guys have a wonderful resurrection weekend. Look, I'm going to enjoy it with my family, and just, reflecting on God and His goodness of Him giving His one and only Son for us. Man, come on, man. Just go back and read the stories of how God sacrificed His Son, and just hearing the things that He went through. It's just like, it brings a tear to your eye. It brings the emotion, because you know and understand, like, wow, He did this for me. And when you have that understanding, like, wow, I have to live my life for Him, because He did this for me. And when you do that, and when you see that it all comes together like that, it's no brainer why we live our life every day and why I'm on here giving these messages every day. Because even if one person watching, I don't care about the millions watching. Like, when God allows that to happen, it will happen. But it's about impacting somebody every day. How can I impact somebody every day for Christ? And if you that one person that's listening all the way through, look, leave a comment and let God get his glory. So hope that y'all have a great day, a great weekend. To God be the glory. Peace.